blues fan, and welcome to this week's Tuesday Blues. In this lesson, we're going to talk all about that open D strumming blues shuffle that you just heard. So let's get started. So the very first thing that you need to do in order to get that strumming down is, of course, get into open D tuning. So if you're coming from standard tuning, you can drop your 6th string down to D. Just make that pitch match your 4th string. Those are both D notes. The next change that you'll want to do in going from standard to open D is to make your 3rd string come down a half a step from G to F sharp. So you can check this against this 4th fret 4th string. Those are both F sharp notes. And now you want to take your 2nd string and drop down a whole step and match this A. So you can use your 5th string as a reference there. And then finally, your 1st string has to match your D note. It's got to come down a whole step from E to D. So you can match that with either the 6th or the 4th. So the notes from low to high are D, A, D, F sharp, A, and then D. And what this tuning allows you to do is to just strum with nothing on the fretboard, and you've got a nice, big, beautiful D major chord. And now what we want to do is I want to show you 2 chords. We've got our open D chord here, but if we want to play along in a blues progression, we need our 4 chord, which would be G, and our 5 chord, which would be A. So now that everything is all messed up as far as the tuning, you can't do standard chording. All of that has changed now. So here's the fingering for the G chord. You can still strum through all 6 strings here, and it sounds nice and full. Definitely a different sound than a traditional, cowboy chord G. And what I'm doing there is I'm putting my finger down on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, open 4th string, index fingers coming down on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and then my ring finger is coming down on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Then if you strum everything, sounds like a really nice but very different G chord. Alright, and then we'll need an A chord. Now we're going to utilize this open 5th string, which is an A, and then we're going to do 2nd fret on the 4th string. And then you'll play open, open, actually mute out that 3rd string. That F sharp just doesn't really sound that great over an A chord. It's definitely got a weirdness to it. So you'll want to mute that one out and then strum the open 2nd string, and then finally put your ring finger down on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And you can strum top 5 strings with that. Okay? So there are our 3 chords. We've got D, G, and A. Now let's plug them into our progression. We're going to do this shuffle strum deal where we go down, up on the open D, and then down. And this time we'll put down our G chord, but I'm leaving my ring finger off. I just want these 2 notes of the G chord for this. And then when I strum up, I'll pick my fingers back up off the fretboard to do the D again. So it's kind of a little shuffle feel to it. That we're going for. And this really puts that shuffle rhythm to use here. Basically strum through that little shuffle pattern for 4 bars if you're familiar with the 12-bar blues framework. Then the next thing we need to do is go to our 4 chord, or G. So we'll plant this G down here, and this time our shuffle note, sort of that toggling back and forth, is going to come on this 2nd string. So whenever we strum down, it's strumming through all 6 strings, and then up, strumming through all 6 strings, and then we're going to put our ring finger down on that 2nd fret of the 2nd string to do the down, pick it up, and do the up. So down, 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 down. And back to the G. Now we're ready for that 5 chord, so the A. So you'll want to fret up the A like this, and we're not going to do any shuffle. We're just going to strum through the A like this. Then back to our G, and then back to our G. Alright, so now let's play through the whole progression slowly. Let's get a look at this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. This is definitely a real big, open, airy, strumming type of progression. And it's a whole lot of fun, and it really makes some cool use of this open D tuning. If you want to take this further, I encourage you to head back to bluesguitarinstitute.com, sign up as a premium member. I've got the tab for this lesson for premium members. You'll need to be a premium member to get the tab. And then also, premium members get to go a little bit further. We're going to take this and build out a full course on open D tuning. So you're going to be able to do a whole lot more with open D than just strum these chords. And I really want you to check that out and really get your chops up in open D. All right, thank you for watching this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.